G'day everyone, Artist Wayne here on one of those hard rides as we follow Michael, who came all the way from Germany on his all-wheel drive motorcycle down into the depths of the valley they call Wild Dog. So strap yourselves in, boys and girls, because this is where I would have one of the most spectacular crashes ever. But even that was overshadowed by the superhuman effort of the one we call Amy the Pocket Rocket Possum. Amy is the only gutsy female rider here today. Yeah! Now the ride our mate Michael had in mind for us started with a clay-infested hill climb, and then basically it just got harder from there. And riding with us today, apart from our lead rider Michael and Amy the Pocket Rocket, was Jason, Daring D, Michael's son Jan, the one and only Alan Wilson, fellow cameraman Josh, and Amy's mate, the giant beard with a man attached to it, the one and only Matt Strudy Street, and of course yours truly, Artist Wayne the Crash Dummy. Those that want an easy ride go right up the hill, and those that want it hard would go left. This trail was not for the faint of heart. It was not for those with weak stomachs, and certainly not for those that die easily. Lucky for me, I'm like a cockroach, not because they're filthy creatures, but because they're hard to kill. Otherwise I'd be dead after the crash I'm about to have. You're gonna love it.
If you guys get to stop, I'll stop about. There you go.
Well, that's the hard part over and done with, or so I thought. Now, some people might be watching this and thinking, wow, that's really gnarly looking. But what you have to realise is that it's really, did I say really steep? You can't tell in the video, you never can. Alright everyone, I think it's time for a crash. I know it's hard to believe, but I've done this 2 or 3 times before, and each time I say to myself, never again. So this time I promise will be the last. Next time I'll be getting off my bike and walking it down.
Stop! Michael! I'm all good.
Don't move, don't move. Don't move.
Yeah.
Don't move, I'll get your bike up here, but don't move. Just wait. Okay, don't move.
No, you're on my foot.
Okay. Right, are you dead?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You, I thought you were dead.
Why?
Did you not see what happened?
Yeah, I saw what happened.
Actually, I should have said I felt what happened. But I couldn't lay around feeling sorry for myself all day. We had trails to ride and hills to conquer. Plus, we still had to get to the bottom of this giant hill/cliff. Anyway, thanks to Josh, he gave me a helping hand. Plus, he also captured it on video.
Hey. I'd jump off it. I tried to ride down, it didn't end well. You want me to lift you up?
You ready? Don't fall off again. Resources are feeling a little bit strange.
I was helping.
Oh, jeez.
Well, in case you haven't guessed it, we finally reached the bottom of the valley. The bottom of Wild Dog. Or Wild Dog's bottom. But that just meant we had to climb our way back out the other side. And considering how wet it wasn't going to be easy. Especially for me, as my rear tyre was almost as bald as I am. Poor Michael, he was absolutely disgusted with me when he noticed my tyre. Time to release some pressure and give it a red hot go. What a day, what a ride. All of us had conquered Wild Dog. It was now time to head home. Riders were beginning to get tired, which wasn't surprising at all. It had been a huge day.
Yeah.
But still, some would take harder lines than others. Some would choose not to ride the chicken trail, like Matt Streety Street. Riders willing to give it 110%, willing to go that extra mile. But wait a minute, there was one other rider that would take that hard hill. There was one other rider that would continue to shine. And that was the one and only Amy the Pocket Rocket Possum.
Yeah, look at you go!
I'm artist Wayne Dowson, and thanks for watching, everyone.